Welcome back everybody to Dwarf Fortress 2014 version 40.19, and I have been away for some Christmas celebrations with my parents. I'm back. I have been doing some hard thinking and I am absolutely clueless where we actually left off. I know for sure that I queued up loads of stuff for being melted back into bars. So most of subpar armor, subpar weapons, loads of bolts have been queued up for melting back to bars and to get upgraded to the steel stuff. I have also done some more digging, most likely. I think. Not sure. Let's have a look. This is not really queued up. It's the level where I don't think we actually going to find any silver. This level still has loads of olivine left to collect. Going further down, there's nothing to go to actually. What else? I have a teapot on a boil. I'm going to rush off to get some tea for myself pretty soon. Nothing really new in this one. I have been thinking a bit about this one, and I think I have no Q assign. I thought I've assigned a couple of war dogs for these. Ah, what's this? Arrows set for melting. Q assign, which you can search in this one, but let's assign two more. War dogs to these two. Further on, I have see if I assign these. Nope. War dogs and assign war dog. Military alert. No burrow assigned. So loads of remelting jobs of arrows and bolts and armor and different kind of stuff. I've also had these guys. I might need to reset this, but I've had all these guys stripped of armor and weapons, so we should have loads sitting in this dump zone. And as you can see, everything made out of metal is set to be melted. So loads of stuff in this one, and it's all forbidden. We might need to reclaim this stuff, some of it at least, the stuff that isn't marked with X. And what else? Yeah, I've butchered a lot of animals. I think I kind of started that one in the previous episode, but I've overstocked on that, so we do unfortunately have some rotten stuff. I queued up too much, I think, so we need to cull things in to be a bit to get at it a bit slower, actually, not to get the miasma thingy going. Upon this level, the statues are now in place. Nobles, everyone is okay. I have queued up. Excuse me. Tea is coming along pretty soon to keep me awake all night. Q. Yeah, and I've learned one more thing by sitting and reading the wiki, and it seems like, and I didn't know that the quality of the mechanisms in stuff like doors and other things that are connected to levers depend on the quality of the lever. So if you use crap levers, you might get failed opening and closings of doors. I think that's the way it works, because someone said if you use artifact mechanisms, you are dead sure that you should be dead sure that things are working properly. These guys are now producing armor stands and weapon racks, and well, these two, this one is on hold for the blocks. What else? New stuff. Well, I've been thinking about this, and workshop orders. I am going to go to turn off auto. I'm going back to auto loom all thread, and I am going to use all use any cloth, and I might need to put these weave thread into cloth, add. You might need to use the W. Nope, that is the same thing, so cancel that one. Because I found that we had loads of pigtail fiber thread just sitting around, waiting to be dyed. So that's no really good. A couple of other things that we are going to change pretty soon is the hauling of stone. But the most important thing right now, and I'm going to keep you hanging for that a bit, because I'm gonna dash out to the kitchen and get myself a cup of tea, and I will be back to you in about 20 seconds. Start counting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24, and I am back. The most important thing at the moment is that my prediction from some episode um, back quite. Let's actually have a look. When will they come from us? Episode 15 and actually episode 1 is. Oops, misclick. Going back to this one and others, invaders, zoom. Yes, we do have the elves, and we have something that I haven't seen in 40 point something yet, and that's an ambush. So we now have the pointy ears, actually 5 of them, coming to not really wage war, but they will kill our people if we don't kill them. And as I remember, ambushes from 30 point something is they will kind of come and kind of leave. They won't hang out too long. It's like in between kobolds sneaking in and proper sieges. And as I have assigned loads of arrows and bolts and stuff flying around, enabled and queued up for melting, we have loads of guys walking around. So I am going to treat this as a siege for now. Let's have a look at our army thingy. So our kind of cut down bold boulders, our melee guys, is just a group of 7 right now, but we do have a full squad of ranged guys. The elven group that has arrived is 4 melee and 1 bowman. But I am actually going to have our guys move inside. That's the first move. So let's go to military alert. All inside, and let's go. Panic! B. How many guys do we actually have outside? Well, there's 3 down this way, and they are pretty close to these guys because they are going to come down this way, I guess. So do we need to close bridges, and what bridges do we need to close, and do we have actually, or do we actually have other guys walking about? I haven't really checked that, so let's have a kind of quick look around. That's the elves. Look kind of goblinish. But the names look more elfish to me. Ah. And I can't actually see any more than these 1, 2, 3, 4 guys outside at this moment in time. So the panic burrow should be activated. Do we need to pull bridges? I'm not really sure. And I'm going to put my full concentration on this thing being resolved before we do anything else. One is coming down. These guys are moving inside. They might be hit from... Who are you? You are a hammer dwarf. Dizzy and nauseous from being outside. Could you please accept that I have set going to borrow? No, you are not. You are going to war, my friend. An ambush. Curse all friends of nature. Yeah, of course. Do we have another group then coming in? I guess we have. Yes, we do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is a group, and there's 2 range in this one, and they are coming. They are coming this way as well, and okay. You are outside. You should be moving inside for the burrow. So we now have no one up here, no one on this level. No one on this level. No one on this level. But 1, 2, 3. This one. They might be able to shoot across towards these guys who are actually... Oh, okay, so that's an old skeleton. This is the ham dwarf. Might be that he decides to do stupid things. Yeah, he is getting shot at from the... So the Hammer Dwarf is actually taking the fight to Elf Spearman stabs the Hammer Dwarf in the left upper leg. Strikes the Hammer Dwarf. Strikes the Hammer Dwarf. Strikes the elf. Strikes the elf. So this is the only guy fighting at the moment from our point of view. And he might not be doing so good, I think. Let's see if we can find him. Elf. Well, the elf is actually taking some. Anything in the water? Nope. This is actually an elf. What? There's an elf in the water who is actually drowning. Or maybe. Yeah, that's our guy going down. Nope. Units. He killed an elf. Actually, on his own. And how is he doing? He's not doing too good, actually. So the thing is, this guy should be heading down this way. Should we? 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we down 1. Should this guy be the sole hero, or this is a Hammer Dwarf as well? Should we pull out our army to take care of these guys, or should we kind of sit back and be prepared to lose? This guy is still okay. This guy is not so okay. Thing is, can we get them out fast enough to take care of these guys? And we have to take in consideration that the boulders need to kind of gear up before we can actually fight back. Squad BC. move uh, this way. Let's see what happens. It looks like our hammer dwarf is kind of fighting back. You. Huh? He is on a killing spree. Uh, 5 elves has actually snuffed it. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now he is unconscious, which is the same as sleeping by the looks of it. This guy is okay. This guy is okay. So there should be only 2 or 3 of them left. Actually 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's try this and see what happens. Squad B, C, kill, rectangle, that's 3 of them at least. And we are still waiting for our people to actually come down, and our man, the brave hammer dwarf, is now an ex ham dwarf. Unfortunately, we are losing a lot of, but he actually managed to take out like 5 of them, so he should be proud. We might lose one more guy down this way, and kind of hoping our guys is actually making their way down. Units, so they are all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've killed all of them, but B, C, O. I kind of thought we lost one of the bold boulders, but maybe it hasn't been noticed by the game yet. But we lost a bowman. Not that not that bad, but not good either, actually. So let's go to alert and call off this and have the burrow removed. So someone is going to end up in the hospital and someone is going to end up in the graveyard. Uh, hmm. So this guy he's not that bad off, I think. Depends on the head injury, but it's not red, it's just yellow. This guy, on the other hand, is a former hero. Let's see about we could actually do, because I think most stuff that has been DB. Let's do a reclaim. Of this. That should bring all the stuff back. Including our dead guy, unfortunately. What's that? A koala. Okay, so let's go to C. And the goblins are at war with the dwarves. The elves are at war with the dwarves. The kobolds are kind of peaceful to everybody. The humans are friends with everybody, and we are at war with the goblins and the elves. So let's go and have a look at the elves. The greatest census. What does that mean? Exporting terror, offering from vengeance. So now it's time to turn to what I would like to get going, and that is actually what I would like what I would like to do is stay away from you for about half a year in game time to get loads of boring stuff sorted. But I'm going to start this while still in this episode. The first thing that I am going to do is go into stocks like this, and two things that really drain us of working power, so to speak, is the hauling of stone. So I am going to forbid all stone from being hauled. To start with, I'm going to make minor changes to that, so everything is now forbidden. I do want us to still be able to collect marble, hematite, silver, galena, sphalerite, coal, tetrahedrite, magnetite, and nothing else. So with all that done, the collecting of stones apart from marble and some ores should be stopped. But what I just did will also stop all the usage of stone in stockpiles. And of course, I still want to produce stuff, but I don't want lots of people being doing hauling. So let's go to B. Nope. Let's go to D, B, and reclaim this. Reclaim this. Claim this. Claim this. Claim this. And reclaim this. That way, all stone that is already hauled into their proper stockpiles can still be used, but we won't have. There's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 mine carts kind of doing hauling most of the time, and that will now stop. Further on, let's go into stocks. Let's see how we are on logs. I am going to forbid all logs from being hauled, and then DB going into our log stockpile and reclaim it. That way these logs, and there's lots of logs in this one, have a look. Let's go backwards. Half, 1, 2, 3, 4, and more pages of logs, so no problem. This should allow more dwarfs doing actual work. Further on, this should be kind of started, and to kickstart our cloth industry, I will need to take a look on who is doing what actually, and I need to, of course, to see, because these get suspended, and there's no pigtail, so no problem. And no pigtails is coming along at the moment, so no big worry. These, on the other hand, do have some dimple cups lying around, so let's unsuspend these. These two should now actually be going and weaving all the thread that is in this stockpile, and these guys will die as much as they can. One more thing, we are actually using up all the leather all the time. We never get any leather left, although I buy everything I can from the traders. So I'm actually going to start, once stuff gets hold to this stockpile, I'm going to forbid some of it just to have some spare for moods and stuff. And I'm going to trust that the clothing industry will be more reliant on cloth and less on the leather stuff. Going further down, there's a lot of, yeah, there is miasma created because we are slaughtering too many animals, so people don't have the time to actually haul the stuff off. And yeah, what else? I did have one more plan. I've been doing a lot of thinking while spending Christmas with my parents, and let's actually go to stocks one more time. So let's have a look at gems, if I can find them. Bars, rough gems, everything. I've forbidden all the raw. Actually, we could forbid all the. No, we don't need to forbid the glass because we're not cutting it. But I want to forbid rock. Blah blah blah. Rock crystals. We are going to forbid. There's only 34 of them. And how are these guys doing? No one is working, but there's actually cutting jobs queued. What I would like to do, going up, and everybody's puking. Oh, it's so awful going outside. I need to make some green barf. Well, because of that. Let's actually have these mined out. And then, as we are suffering on the FPS a lot. Oh, babies! Let's actually have a look, because I think we actually lost one dwarf. That's 100. Read dwarfs. Yeah, we lost one and we gained one baby. What I would like to do is as follows. The goblins have been stumbling into this one and sitting down this way on this level and on this level. So maybe we should maybe open kind of a walkway across like this, with a roof, like a tunnel, if you like, where we could stand and through fortifications have them killed. We do have absolutely almost no idlers because people are actually hauling in loads of stuff at the moment. But as soon as that one, early spring, is done, I think I'm going to start a project. This is right above the water. This is one level above. I think this will be perfect, actually. And as I'm not sure how things work with pathing, I am going to, because I don't think there's anything more to find down this way actually that we need. It's just clay stone. No, I don't think we will find any more coal. So I am going to reclaim these stones. And I am going to go to B, capital C, wall. I am going to set up a wall wall like this, and I'm going to set up another one wall. Okay, like this. This one I'm going to keep open so that we can do that bridge thingy over like this. Furthermore, this is now dug out. Let's do the same thing on this level. D, B, reclaim, 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 and reclaim. And B, capital C, are going to put in a wall like this, and like this, and one, like this. That's these two. Here is still some stuff. Is this? That is something we actually need. I'm not going to close this off yet. This, though, is not really something that we need at the moment. So let's go and build doors. Hopefully, if we lock these doors, they will kind of stop the game from calculate pathing in this part. Going down, there is actually nothing more. Well, there is, but not for the time being. So I am going to build sea wall. Let's wall this off and put in two doors like this to seal this one off. Further down, nothing more to get unless we want to go for this stuff. So build doors two doors. This level is mostly stripped. There's still some bauxite should we want to get it. So build door. I hope things works like this. If we put in doors and lock them, the game won't be needing to calculate pathing in these areas at all. I will do similar stuff. Actually, this one is still being dug out. We are getting loads of coal in this level, so this level will actually be untouched when it comes to locking down. Nothing, 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 nothing. and nothing on this level. Let's have a look if these are now cleared of. No more rotten parts. We might actually need to kill some more stuff, but we could hold off from that for a while. But there should be lots of stuff being melted, because there were loads of arrows and bolts and not that good bits of weapons and armor. I like to up the quality level a bit. We should need to, or we do need to, suspend the construction of wall. A said Q unsuspend. This level, I'm not really sure that we are going to do anything with at the moment. I might have some plans for this level, so let's not bar stuffs in this one. This still has some gems and some silver together, so we won't do any closure of this. This one also got some these are not exactly running at full pace, so let's have a look what our gem cutters are up to. And actually we are just going to check on that, and then we are going to, you are actually doing stuff and you are doing hauling. Not needed at the moment. You can still do levers. That should keep the gem industry going. So this level is still needed to be open. This level I would like to shut down as well, but I'm going to hold off on that for a while. This level still has some gems to be cut out. Actually, maybe we could build. Let's put in doors in this one. And same in this level. Further down, further down, further down. This level is not that useful actually. So D, B. Let's have these two reclaimed. Build wall. Nothing more important to get on this level anyway. This level is all mined out of the important stuff, as being marble, so we can build wall. See, wall. Okay. And hopefully this will help out on the frame rate. This level is still needed because it has marble. We could actually do a digging job like this to get us some more marble to keep the steel industry going. And this is Goshenite. Olivine, forbidden, and this should be forbidden as well. This stuff should be forbidden. It's kind of a failed search of silver. This has all but everything in the silver department gathered, and the rest should be forbidden. And this should only have the silver and the gems allowed for gathering. So so that was the fight with the elves. Some minor management, or minor or major, you choose. We are actually uh, getting the cloth industry going a bit better. We should maybe up our frame rate a bit. We have relieved a lot of people from hauling stones that we don't actually need, and we are still doing engraving jobs somewhere out there. Um, this episode has been running for too long, as per standard, when it comes to me. So I am going to cut it, and I will see you in the next episode. I might just let this game continue for a bit to get a lot of stuff smelted, and I am going to see what else needs to be done to get us a bit more efficient, and I hope that we will get some frames per second back by closing off, or rather closing off, sealing off, closing off, sealing off, sealing off, closing off those areas. We are still sitting on like 21, 22, 20 when we are looking at a quite busy area at the moment. I will be back with you soon with the next episode, and hopefully something exciting will happen as a siege or something. In the next episode, or rather before the next episode, I will do some boring dwarf therapist grinding again, trying to figure out who to do what. And I do have a minor plan to extend our military business a bit. But I'll explain more in the next episode of Dwarf Fortress with Salamander 40.19. Catch you then. Bye bye.